All right, we are about a minute out from starting, and just so you know how this is going to go, we are going to do our 4 ladies races for A, followed by our 4 male races for A. Then we're going to introduce all the 4 semifinalists for ladies and gents, and then alternate like that throughout. Bottom 4 need to report? Okay.
Not the bottom 3. He's here.
And a quick announcement for you. Men's A finalists, right, are reporting for staging, and we seem to be missing Richard Lee, Evan Homan, and Michael Hom. So please report for staging. We ready for a finals crowd? I think we could do like slightly better than that. I said, are we ready for a final? That's more like it. All right, we are just getting the final pieces together. Big shout out to all the organizers for the event, all the volunteers, all the staff, and the climbers coming out right now. Our first race on the left side, we've got Sophia Curcio. And on the right, Bethany Sanders. Quiet, please. And a quick start for the both of them, neck and neck into the dyno, firing into the top 5, looking consistent. Oh! And Sophia Curcio advances to the next round. Solid racing. Next up, on the left side, we have Lily Nguyen, and on the right, Maddie Walsh. Quiet at the start. And a blazing fast start for the both of them. Super tight racing through the 10. What's going to happen in the top 5? Oh! 0.2 of a second off. And Lily advances to the semifinal. All right. Next up in lane A, we have Liberty Runnels. And in lane B, Michaela Patajo. And they're off, looking identical to the Tomoa skip, flying through the dyno. Oh! And by such a small margin. Lane A, Liberty Runnels, advancing to the semifinal. And for your last race of the quarterfinal for female youth A, Sydney Williams on lane A and Kayla Kordewick on lane B. And off they go. Firing through the ladder, coming into the doubles on the top 5. And Kayla Kordewick advances to the semifinal. Next up, we got semifinal races for the male youth A. In lane A, we have Zach Hammer. And in lane B, we've got Logan Miner. Quiet at the start. And firing out the gate, they are neck and neck going into the pull through, coming into the top 5. We got a 5-4-1 and a 6-1-8. Oh my goodness. Zachary Hammer moving on to the semi. Solid racing from both. And coming up next for the male youth A quarterfinal, we have Skylar Mengerink on lane A and Joey Kim, lane B. Quiet at the start. And they're off. Too close to call through the 10, coming into the 5. Oh! 5.76 on the left and a 5.90 on the right. World-class racing from the both of them. But Skylar will advance. Next up on the left side, we have Richard Lee. And on the right, Evan Holman. Quiet at the start. And another close 10. Anybody's race at this point. Oh, 5.66 on the left, 6.05 on the right. And Richard Lee from Team Texas will advance. Coming up next on the left side, we've got Michael Hom. And on the right, Thomas Lynn. Quiet at the start. And squaring up. Still anybody's game. You got it. Finish it out. Nice. Big fat round of applause for our quarterfinalists for A. And Michael Hom will advance.
Make sure we got same.
Okay.
Sophie against Lily.
Yep.
And then Liberty against Kaylor.
Yep.
And then Zach against Skylar. And Richard against Michael.
Yep.
All right. As
Bring
soon
them
as I
up.
get them ready, I'll give you the thumbs up and we'll introduce them out.
What an absolutely electric quarterfinals out of these youth A's. Wild level of competition right now. We are just waiting to introduce our semi-finalists. Also, this is just a reminder to the crowd to stay in the spectator zones, as this is still a functioning rock climbing gym and workout facility. So that means second and third floor, as well as the white taped line on the first floor. Thank you. All right. Looks like we're about ready to introduce our semi-finalists, and we will bring the ladies out first. First up, we've got Sophia Crucio. Followed by Lily Nguyen. Next, we got Liberty Runnels. And finally, Kaylor Kordewick. Let's get a fat round of applause for the ladies. All right. Next out, we got the gents. Coming out first, Zachary Hammer. Next, Skylar Mengerink. Followed by Richard Lee. And last but certainly not least, Michael Hom. Can we get the fattest round of applause for these athletes? All right, we're sending them back and getting ready for the big show. Meanwhile, I was given like 6 more stickers, limited edition. Anybody got a water bottle with some spare space? I'm gonna need some noise from general zones. Okay, this dude's loud. All right, one for you. Where's another loud person? Oh. Okay, this kid earned it. Who has that kind of energy? My ears don't hurt. Like. Okay, we got one over here. 2 left. Loud noises. Okay, we're going here. Keep that same energy for the round, folks. And for our first race of the semis, left side, we've got Sophia Crucio. And on the right, Lily Nguyen. Quiet at the start. And they're off, looking head-to-head in the first 5. Coming up into the top 5, looking to gain some ground. Oh, and so ridiculously close. Lily Nguyen advances to the big final. And next up in the semifinal, on the left side, we've got Liberty Reynolds, and on the right, Kaylor Kordewick. Quiet at the start. And they're firing out of the gate with the Tomoa skip, looking even in the ladder, coming into the jump, into the top 5. They are neck and neck. Oh. And we got a 7.99 for the dub on the left with Liberty. Going to the big final. Next up on the starting gate, we've got Zach Hammer on the left versus Skylar Mengerink on the right. Quiet at the start. Exploding out of the starting gate, neck and neck coming into the top. Oh! Holy cow! Skylar taking it into the big final with a 5.71. Wow. And for the last race of the Youth A semifinals for speed, on the left side, we've got Richard Lee, and on the right, Michael Holm. Quick reaction times out to both of them. Right side taking the lead, and it is Michael Holm with a 5.5 flat. It is not long ago that was the world record. And now it's male Youth A semifinals. This is crazy. Finals. Semifinals within finals, I suppose. So, just a note on structure, the next races are going to be the small final that decides who is third and fourth. The bronze final. Thank you. We're just giving it a moment because there is a mandatory 5-minute rest between climbers climbing in the speed competition, because if you haven't noticed, this wall is tall and it's hard to get to the top of it, so asking them to rapid fire it is just plain unfair. So keep that energy up, keep vibing. We'll be climbing in a moment. We have got about 30 seconds left. Who's ready to see the bronze final for Youth A? And we are bringing them out. In lane A, Sophia Curcio. And in lane B, Kayla Kordowick. Quiet at the start. And they're off on the Tomoa skip. Sophia moving upwards. And slapping an 8:14 to clinch the bronze and bring home some hardware. Nice job, y'all. Quality wardrobe choice. Yeah, for sure. And it is about that time for the Male Youth A bronze final. In the left lane, we have Zach Hammer. In the right, Richard Lee. Let's go. Quiet at the start. And out the start gate, neck and neck through the ladder, pulling through the paddle into the top 5, taking the left route. Oh! Oh! What a wild race between these two. That's the national record. That's the national record by a margin of 0.05 seconds. Wow. Fat round of applause for both of these two. These kids are fire hazards. That's crazy. We're watching history. And we're out for the gold medal final. On the left side, we have Lily Nguyen. And on the right, Liberty Runnels. Let's get it. Quiet at the start. And they are out the starting gate. Lily taking the lead on the left side, but Liberty right on her heels. Anybody's race. Oh! And by the smallest of margins, Lily Nguyen is our national champion. Big ol' round of applause for these exceptional athletes. All right. And now we've got the male youth A gold final. On the left side, Skylar Mengerink. On the right, Michael Holm. Quiet at the start. And they're out of the gate with the Tomoa skip, pulling through the paddle. The right side's pulling a little bit ahead into the top 5, and we got a 5.70 to a 5.89, making Michael Holm our national champion. Can I get one more round of applause for what just happened here today? That has got to be one of the most high energy rounds of rock climbing I have ever seen in my life. The award ceremony for both A and Junior will be after the Junior finals, which starts here at 8 o'clock, so in about 30 minutes. Get your snacks, get your water. Once again, you're not going to want to miss it.